Hey guys, so today for our 4th of July picnic, we're going to be making a goat cheese and arugula pasta salad with some homemade chicken salad the way I like to make it. So we're gonna start with a pot, and I like to put salt in the pot just to help the water boil a little faster. I'm just gonna put it a little in there like that. And you're gonna turn it on high. Put it on high and just put the lid on until it comes to a boil, okay? Here we have 3 99% free low-fat chicken breasts. So I just like to use that because I don't really like fat on my chicken. So instead of having to cut it all off, I just buy it 99% fat-free. And we're just gonna put the chicken in here like this. And I love making pulled chicken like this because you don't have to have a crock pot. This is something you can do in 20 to 30 minutes, making pulled chicken. And it's really simple and it's quick and it's easy. So that's why I do it. Then I'm just gonna take a 1.5 cups of, this is low sodium chicken broth, and I'm just gonna put that in there. You don't need any other seasoning on this because we're just making the pulled chicken. We'll put the seasoning on after when we go to make the chicken salad. And you're gonna put the lid on like this, and then you're just gonna start this up. You wanna put it on like a medium heat. When it starts to boil, you can turn it down a little after that. So just because I touched the raw chicken, I'm just gonna wash my hands and then I can show you what we're gonna chop up. Okay, so for the spiralized pasta goat cheese salad, which is so good, I'm gonna just take some grape tomatoes. I like to get ones that are all different colors and assorted just because the flavors are really nice and really different. And you know, it's not all the same tomato. So you're just gonna chop these up. You don't have to finely chop them, just chop them up enough into like bite-sized pieces. See, the colors are really, really pretty. Not only makes the salad taste good, but it also makes it look really, really good. And you can use as many as you'd like. You can kind of just eye it. I don't really use measurements for this recipe just because it's really all your preference and what you would like to use and how much you would like to eat. So I think I want a little bit more. Make sure you're careful whenever you're chopping stuff and that you pay attention to what you're doing so that doesn't happen. It knew what I was saying. But that's what makes cooking fun. So I'm just gonna put the rest of that in there. And you know what I like to add is a little bit of olive oil. This is so good. And I'm gonna add some salt. And I'm gonna add some pepper. And I like to add red wine vinegar. It gives that little bit of like a tangy taste to it. Trust me, it's really, really good. So you only need about a tablespoon of that. You don't need a whole lot because the flavor is pretty overpowering. Then I'm just gonna put some lemon juice in there. So you just wanna cut a lemon in half, take out your little handy dandy juicer. I got this for like $3 or $4 at like Stop and Shop. You don't need anything extravagant. Something like this gets the job done pretty quick, really easy. Doesn't normally have any pits in there. And then you just want to put a little bit on top, not too much. I'm just going to grab this one. We're going to mix this all together. And this is going to be a great little mixture that we're going to add in with the goat cheese and with the pasta when it's done. So when you're done mixing this up, you can put that to the side. Okay, and for our chicken salad, I like to put some celery in there. I'm going to put the tops over to the side. And I just like to finely chop the celery. I don't like huge chunks of celery in my chicken salad. You, again, can do it however you want. You don't even need to put celery in your chicken salad. It's just something that I personally like. So I'm going to put that in this bowl. Put that onto the side. And I like to put grapes in my chicken salad. I love grapes. And we're also going to be cutting up some cheese. I have blue cheese, I have brie cheese, and I have Gouda. So the grapes will go really well with the blue cheese for our picnic. So this is perfect. You're going to cut them in half. You don't need to really finely chop these either. And this is a nice meal that you can pack in a container. And we're lucky enough to be able to have our picnic in the backyard. But if you're going somewhere like a beach or a park, this is stuff that you can just put in a container and put in your cooler and bring right with you. It doesn't need to be warmed up or anything like that. So that's why I like to make this stuff to eat outside. So once you have these chopped, you can put them over to the side, and then you can wait until your chicken and your water is boiling so that you can put the pasta in and get that all ready to go. So to snack on and to go on the side of our pasta salad and chicken salad, I love cheese, okay? Lauren loves cheese. All of our friends love cheese. If you don't love cheese, I don't know what's wrong with you. So I'm just gonna cut up some Gouda just to have something to snack on. Whatever you don't use, you can just put in a little Ziploc baggie and put in your fridge. Cheese holds up. And I'm just gonna put all of this on my little plate over here. And then we have some blue cheese. Like I said, this is gonna taste so good with the grapes, the leftover grapes that you have. Oh, it smells so good too. Can't wait. Yum. Okay, so I'm gonna put that here. And don't be afraid to touch it and get messy, because it's a picnic and you're gonna be touching it anyway, so who cares? Look at these grapes. Oh, they look so good. Just lay that right on there. And then the last that I have is brie. A lot of people like to take the wax off. I don't. I preferably like it. So it's completely up to you, however you choose that you want to eat your brie. It's quicker to not take it off, and I like stuff that's quick, easy, so I'm just going to leave it on. And there's the brie. I love brie. It's so good. Everyone's gonna love this. You can even snack on it while everything else is cooking. And I have little crackers here. You can either bring it out right in the container like this. You can pack them, but it just goes perfectly with everything. Lauren, you want to come take this outside?
Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, this looks great. What do you have on here?
I have, so I have Gouda, I have blue cheese, I have grapes, and I have brie.
Awesome. This looks fabulous.
Do you like all that?
I love it.
You better.
I'll take it outside.
I would be worried if you didn't. You want to take the crackers too?
No, you can do that.
Okay guys, so it's been about 10 minutes and my water is boiling. Just perfect timing. I'm just gonna put the pasta in. We're gonna have 6 people today, so I'm gonna put like a little more than half the box. This isn't the only thing everyone's gonna eat. Should be good. And then we're just gonna let that boil for about 5 to 10 minutes, however long the back of the box says, okay? Okay, so it's been about 20 to 30 minutes and our chicken looks nice and done. And I like it to get brown on both sides, just because it makes the taste a little better, a little crunchy. It's not like chewy or anything like that. And what I do is I literally just take the chicken and I put it into a bowl. And then you take 2 forks and you're just gonna shred it, and it's really easy and it just falls apart. Okay, so once you're done shredding all of your chicken, your pasta should be about done. Lauren!
Yes, Mamacita?
Can you help me?
Sure, what do you need?
Okay. I'm gonna give you these. And I just need you to help me strain the pasta. Is that okay?
All right, fine. Only if I can have some dinner with you guys.
All right.
All right. Strainer there. Do you want me to turn the stove off first?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, be careful. Be really careful. Just kidding.
Do you see what she does to me? Now you're really gonna get it on you.
I know. Easy, easy, easy. That
Ooh,
was.
sorry, I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I don't know where to go.
Just go.
I really can't. Okay.
That's perfect.
All right.
Okay, and you just want to put the pasta in your bowl, and you can let it cool down a little bit. So, while this is cooling down a little bit, you want to put the goat cheese in when it's still hot, but this is like really hot right now. So you're going to let it cool down a little bit, and in the meantime, we're going to make our chicken salad. So I use light mayo. Just put as much as you want in there. And then I like to use honey Dijon mustard, just because it's one of my faves. It's a really good taste to add into anything, sandwiches, anything. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. And some pepper. And I'm just gonna mix everything up. I'm gonna mix this all up before I add the grapes and the celery. So I just wanna make sure that I have enough of the condiments in there first. Oh, this smells so good. That looks perfect. It's not too much, it's not too little. You can smell the spice of the Dijon mustard. And then, remember before we chopped up our grapes and our celery? I'm just gonna put that in there like that. And you can eye it and see. If you chopped up a little more than you need, it's really not a big deal. Like I said, you can eat everything with the cheese. Oh, it smells so good. And that's really it for the chicken salad. You're done. You can put it in a container and get it ready to go to your picnic. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and I'm gonna take the pasta, now that it cooled down, you know, just a little bit, and I'm going to add goat cheese. I love goat cheese. You just want to put a little bit in. And then you want to put in your tomato mixture. You just want to mix everything up, and the goat cheese is going to melt, and it's going to get all into the pasta, and the flavors in this is just really, really, really amazing. Really, really good. I'm gonna add a little bit more goat cheese just because of how much I love goat cheese. It's perfect. And this is great because when you put it in the fridge, the goat cheese might harden a little bit, just, you know, go back to its natural form. But if you want to heat it up, and you don't want to eat it cold, it'll melt the goat cheese and you'll have the same exact meal that you're having today. So once everything is mixed, I just want to add a little bit more olive oil. I love olive oil. I just want to add a little bit more salt and pepper too, just to give it that extra flavor. I'm also going to put a little bit of lemon juice in here. I really like citrus. And then last but not least, you're going to add the arugula. Just put it right on top and then mix everything all in. This makes the perfect pasta salad for a picnic. Our friends are going to be so excited this 4th of July. We have some great food. So now we can go see what Lauren's doing and see how she's doing outside, because we're going to get ready to bring all the food out. It was that quick and it was that easy. So let's go.
Hey guys, I am so excited about today's 4th of July picnic. We are going to be sitting on the ground with pillows, getting cozy, eating on the floor, and I can't wait to show you how I'm going to do it. So over here, what I did was I wanted a nice blanket to put on the bottom, and I really didn't want to spend a ton of money. So I actually had these old white curtains from college. I took the curtains, I laid them out on the ground, and I found some old pillowcases from around my house and just did a different color for each pillowcase. You can mix match, you can do whatever you want, and they look fantastic. This old barn door right here is from inside Rebecca's house. They didn't want to use them anymore, and the best thing to do, I thought, was use it as a table itself. I just put a little piece of wood underneath it to prop it up just a little. Now we're gonna set the table. All right, so for the table, obviously 4th of July, red, white, and blue. But I'm gonna pull blues, reds, tans from anywhere that I can. We're gonna do blue flowers. From the dollar store itself, I got these really cool bandanas that I'm gonna use as chargers under the plates. And like I said in the first video, I like something for people to take home. So we might do a little Tupac headgear later when everybody leaves. To go on top of our charger, for $3 TJ Maxx, I got these really gorgeous beige plates. I like the texture and speckles inside them so it's not just white. We're gonna do a fork and knife at each plate setting because we have the cheese, we have our cold pastas, and then last but not least, a nice little American flag that we're gonna lay on each table. So let's set up the table.
Hey,
Oh, hey!
do you need some help?
Good, actually, yes I could.
All right, cool. Put me to work.
We are gonna start with our chargers.
Okay.
I want to do a nice triangle shape
Okay.
for each of the bandanas.
Okay.
And we have 6 of them here.
Show
Most
me
of
how
them are in your triangle shape already. You're gonna open them up.
Okay.
You're just gonna fold in half
Okay.
and then in half again. And try to make sure that your corners are lined up and that the side you're gonna choose, you don't see any overlapping. Perfect.
Is that good?
Yep.
Okay.
So we have 3 down, 3 to go. All right, so now we're gonna lay these down. If you wanna grab the plates, we're
Okay.
gonna have 6 of them,
Okay.
and we'll put these on the table.
Yay! Oh my God, this looks so cool.
So we have 6 people. The pillows are gonna be representing each chair, sort of. And you wanna do a triangle, and we're gonna let a little bit hang off the end. And then once your triangle's down, Rebecca's gonna follow me and put a plate in the center of each bandana.
Like that, Lauren?
That's perfect.
Okay.
And like I told everyone before, you wanna make sure your plate and the edge of the table come together evenly.
These plates match the store perfectly.
I know, I love it.
Our friends are gonna be so excited.
Oh, I can't wait. And this is something a little different. I think for an intimate 4th of July picnic, this is perfect. You're not going over the top, you don't have 20 people, you have 6 good friends, a couple pillows, and really good food.
And wine.
Oh,
Can't
can't
forget
forget the
wine.
wine. Perfect. Now let's do the forks and knives. Okay. And if you want to grab the napkins, perfect. We'll put the knife to our right and the fork to our left. Perfect. And if you want to keep it fun, just like Rebecca's doing, my napkins actually have a bitted detail on them, and you can do every other one. So we'll do white, pattern, white, pattern, white, and pattern. And with your knives, make sure that your blade is always facing towards the plate. You don't want it facing out. Perfect. Now comes the flags. Let's do this. So if you want to have the flag itself, let's have it facing, what's the wind storm's going? Like that. So the flag's going to come out to the right.
And you're putting it on the side like
Yep,
that?
just like that.
Okay.
Perfect.
I really like this, Lauren.
Thank you. Pretty much everything I got from the dollar store. The entire setting itself, $6 per person. So it's really affordable. All right, and the only other thing to do is my favorite, the flowers. All right, guys, for the flowers for the table, we are going to use blue hydrangea. Hydrangea in the summer is something that's blooming in everyone's garden, so you can go and pick them from the bush, or you can support local and go to your florist. These Dutch hydrangea are absolutely fabulous. They are really from Holland. They come from all over the world. You can get them in your backyard. What you want to do with hydrangea is the most important thing is the water. Hydrangea needs hot, hot water. So as hot as the sink will go. And what you want to do is you want to cut your hydrangea at a nice angle, and you want to scrape the stem. So you want to give the stem a nice scrape to allow more water to be sucked in from the flower. So once you have that, you're going to pop it in. You can take some of the leaves off, and you're going to pop your hydrangea right in. And here's one arrangement. So let's do the rest. You're going to cut, you're going to scrape, and you're going to pop it right in. You're going to cut. And our last one. And with flowers, you want to cut long because you can always cut a flower shorter, but you cannot make a stem longer. Just a little tip to remember. And here's our arrangements for the table. I'm excited. And you can just scatter your hydrangea down the table. Don't forget we're going to use we need a little bit of space for the food on the table. So we're going to have our pasta salad here, our cheese plate here, and another pasta salad here. So we'll spread the flowers out accordingly. Right here? Perfect. Perfect. I actually think we're good with 4, but we'll put a 5th one in for now. And there you have it, 4th of July picnic. Come join me. We're excited for this.
I'll bring out the food soon. Okay, so you can either eat your chicken salad alone, which is fine, or you can eat it on any kind of bread you want. Today I chose ciabatta bread that I got from a local bakery, and I'm just going to slice it up and I'm going to put it around the bowl, and I'm going to put the chicken salad in the middle of the bowl. So if you want, you can put the chicken salad on the bread, or you can just eat it alone. So I'm just going to slice it up. About a ½ inch thick, not too thick and not too thin. And I'm just gonna put the bread around the bowl. Then I'm just gonna put the chicken salad right into the middle of the bowl. So after it's cooled down and I've added all of the ingredients, just scoop a little bit right there in the middle. Get all those grapes. This looks so good. It smells so good too. Oh my goodness. Can't wait. So, see how pretty that looks? It makes you want to eat it. I know. And then I'm just going to put the pasta salad in the other bowl. And again, anything that you don't eat, you can save, which is so great about these recipes, because who wants to cook during the week? Not me. You just put however much you want in the bowl. Get it ready to go outside. And I think we're about ready.
time to put the food on the table.
I'm
Okay,
so
guys.
excited. We also brought some wine with us. This is from Roanoke Vineyards. We always love to support local, and we love their wine.
And another favorite, Wolfer Rosé, summer in a bottle. Great time with this.
Our friends are gonna have so much fun. Oh my god. Everything looks so good.
This is going to be a really great 4th of July. Thank you guys for joining us again on Two Forks and Flowers.
See you next time.